hello, everyone, and happy Creative Card Wednesday. This is my favorite part of the week. It's Monday nights, Wednesday mornings, and Friday mornings. I love coming live with you guys. Oh my goodness. All right, I've already got a comment on here. Hello, Donna. Love it. From cool Calabash, North Carolina. Hello. All right, I have got a fun card challenge for us this week. We are going to do, I'm sure you've all heard of stack and shuffle cards. Well, this time we're going to do an angled stack and shuffle card. And we're going to make some Valentines using the new country floral suite, the country bouquet stamp set, and the country floral lane paper. So pretty. I love Valentines. Just so pretty. Okay. Hey, Anna and Kim, Michelle and Tony. Oh, hello. And Anna and Miriam. Hello. Awesome. Okay. Couple of things. First of all, for those of you who don't know me, my name is, let's see, I always forget to do this yet. There it is. Kristina Reese. Trying to play with the camera angle there. And I love helping card makers by sharing card tutorials with you. I do challenge on Wednesday, fun fold on Friday, and then Monday nights, just kind of whatever I feel like doing. It's kind of my freebie for, on Mondays. Anyways, one more thing to join. So this is Card Challenge Wednesday. So let me put this banner up here. To join the challenge, you will need to submit a picture of your card that you create over on my Facebook page, Creating with Kristina. Not my Facebook group, Kristina's Creative Stampers. That's different. That's a private group. This is the page where this video is being done. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, you'll have to go over to Facebook. If you don't do Facebook, I'm sorry. I wish you would do Facebook. It's lots of fun. But anyways, okay, so that's that. And let's get started. Here we go. Now, also remember, if you have a question or comment or something you want to grab my attention for, put a Q or a question mark. I periodically go over to the comments and scroll. And so if I have something to catch my eye's attention, it's easier. All right. We're calling this the angled stack and shuffle. And the first thing you're going to need is 3 different DSPs cut at 3 3/4 by 5 inches. All right. So I said we're using the Country Floral Lane products here. Love this suite. You can order the whole suite for just $78, or you can buy it or go a la mode over here on the side, and it lists the price individually. Now, I'm going to be using the Country Bouquet stamp set and the punch. And the punch also works with the paper. It punches out these hearts here. I'm going to show you that. All right, so that's that. Oh, and that's on page 8. So let me put that away. So I've already cut the paper 3 3/4 by 5. And I did 3 different ones. Whoops, can't see that one. And then that one. Okay. So I've done 3 different DSPs. Now, what I'm going to do, well, before I do that, let me go ahead and get the rest of the materials. You'll need 3 card bases cut at 4 5 1/4. So I picked up the Mossy Meadow from this DSP here. So I don't need that. That's an extra one. All right. And then finally, you need your card bases. Okay. And do I have those on there? No, card bases are traditional. I cut mine at 4 1/4 by 11. You could do 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 also, but that's just the card base. Okay. The paper, like I said, I'm using this Country Floral designer paper. So I have this one here. I have this one here, and I have this one here. Okay. Now this piece is the one I'm going to show you that the punch punches these out. There's also a stamp where you could stamp this image and then cut it out. So there's different options there. And then the stamp set, I love that we are friends. I'm going to be sending out a lot of Valentines this year. So that's a great sentiment. Okay. Now to do our project. Okay. The project is you take the 3 DSPs and you stack them together evenly. Okay. Stack them together evenly. Hold them together evenly. Okay. Let me get these pieces out of the way and get your trimmer. All right. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to cut 2 angles. Now, you can, if you want it to be exact, you can mark your paper where you want it to go. A lot of people do the 2 inches from the top to the side and 2 inches from the bottom. And then on this side, they do 1 inch to 1 1/4 and 1 1/4 up like that. Or you can just be random and cut it however you want. So I'm just being random. Okay. So I'm just going to cut that one. Now it's imperative that you hold these 3 pieces together and don't let them slip. And then, well, see how that slipped? Now I got to come back and make sure it's all together again. Okay. And then come over here and do this one. Okay. And now I've got my 3 stacks. Okay. I'm done with this for a minute. And now you'll need your bases or your layers. These are the layers that are cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And let me see. I want to try to get all in the screen so you can see this. Oh, good up there. Okay, so I have my 3 bases. Now, this is the top piece. And I'm just going to go 1, 2. Oh, no, this was the bottom because the hearts are this way. Oops. Everybody come back over here. And you need to make sure they all stay because I didn't measure. If I had measured, then my top and bottom, I could have flipped around some, but I didn't measure. So you have to keep it straight. Now, obviously, you don't want that with that. We're shuffling. So we're going to put this one here, and this one here. And then finally, the top, you just got to find where they fit. This one goes here. This one goes over here. And this one goes here. Okay, so that's all there is to it. Now you just glue them down. Okay. Now remember, these are cut at, so 1/4 inch smaller than the layer here. So you know you're going to need about 1/8 of an inch all the way around. Once you get that piece down, then the other 2 you just bump up next to it. Okay. And it's just that first piece you kind of have to watch where you're putting it. Come on. Okay. And you also need to watch that you don't go, this one's kind of at an angle, so it's making my pieces come down. I'm going to have to kind of adjust that, but that's all right. Okay. Let's see. Do we have any comments here? Gail says, I love doing the shuffle method. So fun. I know it is a fun thing to do, to use up your papers and just and it's fast. So you have different cards. I love doing this, especially at Christmas time. So all my cards don't look exactly alike. Not that it matters because no one's going to see the other cards, but it makes designing more fun. All right. So I'm going to put this one on. I'm going to be a little more careful on how I line this up over here. All right, so I have that there. Whoops, get that piece out. Okay, looks pretty straight. And then this one. And this is when you have paper that is non-directional, like this Mossy Meadow one, if you use all papers that are non-directional, then you don't have to worry about where you place things. Some of these papers are directional, though. You kind of don't want your hearts upside down. Not that it really matters, but okay. There we go. 2, and here's my 3rd one. Now, once you've done this, then the fun part starts. Then you get to start designing it. And I'm going to show you how I decided to design this. Oops. Okay, that looks good. And of course, like I said, I'm going to be using the punch and the paper, the punch and the paper. So how many of you guys already have this suite? You love this paper. Oh my gosh. I know those of you who ordered the paper share, it still hasn't come in yet. As soon as it comes in, that's one problem about ordering on the first day. I ordered all the paper on the first day. Stampin' Up's a little overwhelmed on the first day with orders, so sometimes it takes a little longer to get in. But as soon as they come in, I will be shipping those paper shares out to you. But anyways, so there is the angled stack and shuffle. And I can't wait to see what papers y'all choose. It's going to be fun. All right, now to decorating. So I wanted to show you how this works. And this simply goes in there. You line it up. I mean, isn't that fun? I love it when the paper and either the dies or the punch match with it. Makes creating cards, multiple cards, a lot faster. Okay. Now I have that punched out. And I already cut my circle out. I'm doing a circle. Okay. I already cut my thread out. This is the Sweet Sorbet twine, baker's twine. It comes in a 5-pack with each of the in colors, but this red in this paper pack is Sweet Sorbet, so works perfectly. And I'm just going to wrap this a couple times. Okay. And 2. Oops, come here. Oh, wait a minute. Well, that's all right. Yeah, this is good. I was going to say, I started another set earlier this morning. I was going to finish that set so you could see it all done, but actually, yeah, I'm going to do that. Hold on. Okay, so this was the set I was doing this morning. I want to finish this one. So this is the stack and shuffle. This is how I'm decorating it. And that way we don't have to sit here all morning watching me decorate. There we go. All right. And come on. Oh, being ornery. There we go. Okay. And when I have something that tiny, a twine like that, I like doing it double. It just kind of, you can see it a little better that way. There we go. And then just hold. Now, when you're working with this baker's twine, it's got red and white twisted together. So if you just pull it through, the loops are going to twist. So you really need to hold those loops still while you're pulling the tail through, because you don't want it to twist all up. All right, and tighten that up. Okay, it's a little loose, but that's okay because we're going to put the circle on it. All right, let me move these up here. And I have my circle here, and this is the sentiment I chose. I love having you as a friend. I love that we are friends. That's cute. And I'm going to put it over to the side so I have room for the hearts. Okay, so there's that. And then, now another thing is, so I'm putting this heart here, and I want to put this on the card like that. So I need to be wary of that bow. What I'm going to do is I am going to take my finger on the back and on the front. I'm going to twist or pull so that the loops get further to the left, so they're out of the way. As long as you don't put a dimensional on top of it, you can keep moving that bow around. All right, let's get out some glue here and glue this on. Okay, I just did that one side because that's all that's really touching the paper. I'll put a dimensional on the back over there for the other side. All right, I got that. Now I have these 2 cute leaves. I'm going to put a couple of leaves, make it like a flower instead of just a heart. It's a flower heart. It's a heart flower. I put it kind of on both sides. Then I'm just tucking that underneath there like that. Okay, so kind of looks like a little flower. And then this second heart I'm putting over here, but I'm popping it up. So where are my minis? Here's my mini. Oh, and I found my tweezers. You'll never guess. So I was working on getting catalogs shipped out. Yeah, guess where they were? At the bottom of the catalog box. I would have never, ever found them if I hadn't been shipping out catalogs. But anyways, there we go. Okay, so there's my other heart, and it's lifted up. And then we need some dimensionals on the back. I'll get bigger dimensionals here. Ooh, you know what? That glue squirted out and got on my table. That's all right. I'll get that off in a minute. Okay. All righty. Now, that right. I'm going to bring it down some. Okay, and lift that up a little bit. Bring it in a little bit. Okay, and make sure this is straight, or it doesn't really have to be, but there we go. That's good enough. All right, so that is just the layer. We still need to put it on the card. Okay, so just like I said, I cut mine at 4 1/4 by 11. You can cut them at 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. It doesn't really matter. This is what's called a tent card, so it sits up like that. Sometimes I like doing fun, different ways. Oh, and I like using glue whenever I've got something like a dimension there. It's not too much. I don't need dimensionals, but it's enough to where it might pop the tape. Isn't that pretty? I mean, doesn't that just finish it off? Love that. Okay, I can lift that up. Take this side and lift that one up. Come here, that one down. There we go. Oh, that's so pretty. All right, you ready to see all 3 of them then? So here we go. Your challenge is to do an angled stack and shuffle. I cannot wait to see what papers y'all choose. It's going to be so cute. Oh, and I cannot forget last week's winner. Don't let me forget. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. So we have this one, and this one. Oh, look at the sunshine coming through my window there. Let me move it over a little bit. Isn't that fun? Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what y'all create. Okay. Last week we did a repeating shape. That was your challenge, okay? I want all of you to go look at those repeated shapes. Everybody chose different shapes. A lot of hexagons, that's what I used, but there were circles, there were squares. Gosh, there were all, and then they were in different ways they repeated them. They didn't repeat them just the way I did. The winner, however, did do hers similar to mine. It's beautiful. And are we ready? Here we go. Boom. D. James. I don't believe you have ever won anything from me, D. Please email me. Let me get my email address up there. There it is. Email me your mailing address, okay? So that I can send you a prize. I cannot wait to do that for you because that is a cute card. And I absolutely adore that sentiment. It says, my thoughts are happiest when you're in them. Ah, I'm going to request that for Stampin' Up to put that in one of their stamps. Love it. Okay. You all, like I said, I can't wait to see what y'all create. And make sure I don't have any questions. Oh, question. Do we need to post all 3 cards? Well, that's a good question. Yeah, kind of, because that would show us how you did it. If it's kind of difficult, then I guess no. But if you can, try to do all 3. Okay. Good question. I'm not seeing any other questions. Questions. Nope. All right, I'm back to the top. Okay, all right. See you guys Friday for Funfold Friday, and don't forget to post your picture. Also, we're having celebration right now. Be on my newsletter. Newsletter is where you're going to get all the information. Okay, you guys? Bye-bye.